Taking a look at our three minor principles, we're going to look at inflammation and elimination. Now this is usually going to correlate to being overtrained or under-recovered, so your body's going to be in a more of an inflammatory state beyond what a normal inflammation would be to recover from the stress of actual training. Also, this can happen from being sick or the lack of eliminating byproducts from the body. So breathing is actually an elimination factor because you're eliminating CO2. Perspiration is an elimination factor where you're releasing things out of your skin. Bowel movements are an elimination that we all know about, but if they are inflammatory, which basically biases toward diarrhea, then that can be an inflammatory state of the digestive system. We also have urination, which obviously we know is part of peeing out all the byproducts via the kidneys and into the bladder. If any of those four are compromised, the body's not getting rid of what it needs, so that can cause inflammation as well. So we need to be very cognizant of those as more of a monitoring of our symptoms of what could be happening in the three major principles. Moving on to thoughts and beliefs, this is the core of who you are and why you're doing what you're doing. So if you really don't want to be at altitude, this could limit your success. But also, if you don't want to train to be at altitude, it's also going to limit your success and then risk others' lives or your own. So we want to make sure that your thoughts and beliefs are on point and you are focusing on why you're doing what you're doing and how much your heart is in what you're doing. It's very, very important. Now, looking at history and environment, history is the base of what you've done in the past, so what you'll be capable of doing in the future and what you can progress to in an organized manner. It also is composed of all your skills that you're trained for. So in those evening climbing sessions, those weekend classes of learning how to handle alpine environments, all those play a role in where you should go. Now, if you look at environment, that is this right here. How well do you handle when the cold is blazing through your body, when you're breathing in cold air, and you're dealing with conditions of walking on snow, being on ice? Can you handle that? Is that okay with you? So that is all played into history and environment. And with all three of these, they can be markers of where you are and where you can go next. So as you progress through your mountain bids or you decide to ski certain slopes, you can now decide, okay, I've done this, I'm prepared for this. And now look at the three major principles of, is my body prepared for this?